These are the arms that will be attached to the down tubes of the trike, and in turn the foot pegs. These will be attached to those arms. I had to figure out a way to do that, and I ordered these off of eBay for $15, I believe, for the pair. And I have a anodized purple, which is going to be the color of the trike itself. And what I did was I cut a piece of 1-inch round bar, cut a 45, and drilled a hole through it, same size of hole that's in here. I'm going to go ahead and weld it onto here. Actually, what I'm going to do is put this inside that hole right there. This is a little bit thicker material, so I'm going to have to turn it down so it'll fit inside here, in there, and weld it on the back end, and then this in turn will be welded onto right here, and then I can attach the foot pegs. Do that for either side. Alright, so I have the hangers mounted or welded onto the frame. I got this kit, came with the hangers and all the hardware from eBay. It was like $24 for the set shipped. The mounting arm, or the arm for the pegs, is finished. I welded everything up, and the pin is welded on the inside of the 1-inch rod. And again, these will just slide on here, and they have Allen bolts that'll hold it in place. And I'm going to have to cut this down a little bit where this line is at, and it's going to be welded on right here on the outside, kind of like that, on both sides. The way I found out where to mount the axle was I put it all together, put it on here, and then I got the engine and set it down. That way it gave me enough room to put the sprocket and the clutch. And right here, like I say, I'm going to weld a piece of plate to mount the engine on. And then that still gives me enough room to put a seat right here and there. So that looks like it's working out pretty good. Alright, so throat is a little scratchy today because I got a cold, but I'm working on this trike again. And I've come up with a problem here that I got to figure out, and I think I figured it out, how to remedy it. But I bought this headset to go on this piece right here on the head tube, but it's too loose. And for some reason, the bike shops in my area can't seem to find the right size headset or cup that fits inside this pipe, which is the exact size that was on the original Dolomite bike. So what I'm going to have to do, and how I figured this out, was I got a piece of this 1 1/4 inch pipe, which fits pretty snug inside this pipe right here. And I turned it down on the inside so the cup will fit like this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in here and then TIG weld it in all the way around. That way I can use this headset that I bought. So that once I get that TIG welded in, I'll be able to mount the forks and make the handlebars. Alright, it's on. Bearings are on. Looks like it's working. Alright, so got the footrests on with the pegs. And this frame is pretty much done except for the motor mount. And so now I'm going to start with the handlebars, which I've already started actually. Got a piece of pipe 2 feet long, made a couple of bends on it, and I ordered this stuff from eBay. Got the handlebars, we had grips, anodized purple, and the throttle assembly. So let's see what this does. Alright, so here's the completed frame. I've added a couple of cross pieces and welded on the plate that the motor is going to be mounted to. The rest of the stuff that I need to do, like the brake tab for the caliper on the rear end and the brake tab for the caliper on the front end, haven't been mounted yet, as well as the mount for the master cylinder on the front end, on the footrest there, isn't mounted because I have those parts on order. They should be coming hopefully within the next week or so, but this is the completed frame. It's sturdy, pretty lightweight. I would say it weighs about 25 pounds, something like that, with the forks. So what you got to do next is do a mock-up, just set it all together, make sure everything's going to line up before I do everything, the final assembly, which includes primer and paint. And have the seat on order as well. I already have the axle, but I got the wheels, and I'm going to do a little bit of work to the motor. I'm just going to take off the governor and disconnect the oil sensor